Hello everyone, if you don't know me, my name is Waifu, also known as WaifuRuns, and for the longest time, Devil May Cry has been my favorite video game franchise. I've spent countless hours enjoying these masterpieces of games, and the last few thousand of those hours I've spent speedrunning. Speedrunning is beating the games as fast as possible. In my pursuit to do this, I've made countless amazing friends, as well as learned a ton about both the games that I've been playing and myself. I love this experience so much that I've been trying to make it as accessible and understandable to as many people as possible over the last few years, whether that be through making informative YouTube content, doing speedrun marathon events like Games Done Quick, or even running my own speedrunning events like tournaments and charity events. This has been an amazing process that's gotten a lot of extra people into the scene, and I think bred a lot more understanding and appreciation for speedrunning as a whole. Just because this has been successful in the past, though, doesn't mean that I don't want to try new things. In fact, it makes me even more invigorated to do so. That being said, I would love to announce the brand new event that we're doing starting next week, January 13th, 2025. The Devil May Cry Demon Pre for spring of 2025. This is by far the most accessible and easy to get into speedrunning event that I have ever done, and I'm really excited to tell you what it's all about. The Demon Pre format is pretty simple. I've set up a Google Sheet that runs for the entire event. Every week for the next 10 weeks, I will go into my live stream on Monday, 10 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, and announce a weekly mission and game that will be the center of that week's competition. For the next 7 days, anyone can do a speedrun of said mission and submit their time on the Google spreadsheet. The fastest submitted time will receive 100 points, and everyone else's time will be awarded points proportional to how close they are to the fastest time. Any runs submitted will have to be done inside the 7-day window, so no old save runs will be allowed, and after the week is over, you won't be able to submit any new runs. Every week there will be a new game and mission until the 10 total weeks of the event are over. So basically, you'll have the opportunity to compete in 10 different individual mission speedrunning competitions over 10 weeks. No one but me will know what game or mission will be subject of competition for that week, and I won't be allowed to compete myself, so everyone will be on a fair playing field. For this event, we'll only be selecting from the first 3 Devil May Cry games, and only the main category, so every week both the game and mission will be chosen at random. For example, week 1 might be Mission 5 and DMC 3, and week 2 might be Mission 17 and DMC 2, and week 3 might be Mission 18 and DMC 1. But what if I'm completely new to speedrunning? Well, this is exactly who this event is aimed for. Every week when I announce the game and mission for that week, I will also be releasing a video tutorial for that week's mission. This tutorial will explain the details of what techniques and strategies are used in that mission, as well as how to do them. This will also be packaged with some general game tutorials for the associated game, teaching the player the little bits and bobs that they might need to have a better understanding of the game's base mechanics when it comes to speedrunning. This will also be packaged with a pre-made save file that you can download and install into your game. This save file will have everything you need to compete in that week's competition. If you're on console though, don't worry, I'll make a list of notes that can be followed so you can make your own save file to use in the competition. On top of that, every week we'll use the game's in-game timer for the mission timer as the official timing method. So no third-party timers will be required. You'll just have to have video evidence of your run, whether that's recording your screen with a phone or capturing it via your console, or even using OBS to capture your game. There will also be a tutorial on how to install and set up these provided save files just in case you aren't sure how to do so. Basically, any and all information that you might need will be provided in the Google Sheet each week. The sheet will also act as the weekly and event-wide leaderboard, each week's points being added up to rank order all of the contributing players week over week. The top 3 scoring players at the end of the event will be awarded a 70-20-10 split of the $100 prize pool. The goal of this event is to get new people into speedrunning Devil May Cry, as well as to give the existing community something to keep us active. It's going to be a lot of fun, so please do not hesitate to come join us. I'm going to put a link to both the Google Sheet and the speedrunning Discord for Devil May Cry in the description below. Make sure you stop by my Twitch stream, twitch.tv/waifu, every Monday to see me go over the next week's game and recap the previous week's runs. The first week of runs starts on January 13th, 2025. I'll see you there.